here we are with your Lord God Octopus, Shadow Octopus990, and here we are reacting to Pathetic DSP begs Detractors to donate to his streams. Kick chat, roast him for his behavior. Here we go.
Everyone watching me on my stream on YouTube, everyone watching me on my stream on Kick, and get this is actually a message to the people who are now watching me live restreamed as well. Yes, I'm serious. This is a message to everyone from this tipper. Are you ready? Here we go. Since potentially thousands of people are currently watching you on restreams, would you consider doing a segment that says the following? You like to watch me on other channels, but since I'm creating the content that you watch and obviously you enjoy it, consider supporting me anonymously.
And watch this stain of a human being sit there, stare into the camera, and say this with his whole chest. This is crazy, unbelievable. That this friggin' creature of whatever form would actually sort of contemplate doing this, asking detractors to support him in the very thing we don't want him to do.
I understand that you can't use your real name and you can't actually use your identity because in your circles people will probably make fun of you. But if you legitimately like watching me, even for malicious purposes of making fun of me on a restreamer, please still support my content anonymously. Now,
so this weak, spineless little pig decided to essentially like beg his enemies for clemency, when really he is the architect of his own demise, as it were, this slow, protracted demise. This I can't even really call him a human being, because I don't think he really ranks as one. This guy here just unbelievably has the gall to sit there staring into the camera and having no goddamn shame. This is unbelievable.
now here's the deal. I actually believe that some people do this already, okay? I would guess that a lot of these people who do these anonymous tips, or some of these people who do these tips, oh, say this disgusting name or say this stupid thing, I bet that that's those people, right? We get tons of anonymous contributions.
No. I would assume most of the people actually paying to troll you are just trolls. The actual detractors are not actually going to support you. And if they are, they're obviously just as stupid as you are. Keep this guy going. Why? The whole point is to get rid of him. That's all the whole point of this whole bloody operation is to get rid of him. We can't have this freak continue. This is wrong, and he should be gone.
We get anonymous subs, we get anonymous tips, right? All the time. But very much so, I think those who even restream me would admit, even if you don't like me, you can admit I don't sit here shilling crap products to my audience and try to get them to buy garbage because I respect them more than that.
That's not the point, Phil. You don't respect anybody at all. Let alone your viewers, let alone the people that pay your way through your pitiful existence. Do you understand exactly what kind of low-down scum you are? Does it ever factor into that goddamn potato head of yours that you are the lowest form of life? That you would be asking this particular favor from your enemies, whom have worked quite hard and tirelessly to like get you gone, because you are the worst kind of person.
I would much rather sit here and ask directly for contributions and crowdfunding than say, hey, buy a fucking shitty razor or buy overpriced cookies or, you know, buy this stupid jersey or do a food subscription plan.
Yes, because that's what a more honest person would do, Phil. They wouldn't just outright lie to their fans and say to them, oh, I gotta save my house. Please donate to me. Oh, we gotta reach this goddamn goal where you get to sit and watch me stuff my face full of bloody fast food that I order off DoorDash because my lazy ass can't get out the door to fucking buy things. No, you wouldn't catch them doing that because they would at least give people something for their watch time. But you don't. The fact that you think that all you've got to like reward people, or you need to reward people, is with you sitting there with that beady-eyed, pissed off, bitter look on your face, and not only that, the fact that you do not give them anything in return for what they give you is an insult to content creators across this platform. And the fact that you, of all goddamn so-called people, Phil, that you would have the temerity to essentially go on this particular beg of the people that want to see you gone the most, is the most egregious.
And because of that, I would hope that people understand that and would possibly come by and say, you know, even though necessarily I don't love Phil at all moments, there are times when I like his content, and certainly I like laughing at him with the community. So I want that to continue, so I'm going to support it.
Phil, the time for laughing at you, ironically, has long passed. This is a corpse that should have been buried years ago. You were ironically funny because you were such an idiot back then. You're still a goddamn idiot now, but like for different reasons. And for far different reasons that are far less entertaining. This channel should have died a long time ago. It should have been gone and buried. And the fact that you and these stupid people that like pay your way through life seem to like deny the fact that you should have been gone a long time ago, Phil. You should not be getting $120,000 per friggin' year to keep on like wasting people's time.
And then they would every once in a while become a member or do an anonymous tip or give some subs on Kick, right? Yeah. But here's the thing.
I mean, just fucking act as if like, oh yeah, you know, support me. It'll be fine. It'll keep my content going so you can keep on making fun of me. No, Phil. I personally am not here to keep you going. I am personally not here to like see one single friggin' second of your idiocy. Your boring, goddamn like idiocy that is so soul destroying and just goddamn a pain to watch. No, I would not support any of this. I would happily see you gone, Phil, because you need to be.
Do I necessarily need to go ahead and do that? Think about it. Do I really need to ask out specifically to that audience, hey, please contribute? I think those people who genuinely like the content know who they are, and they're going to come by eventually and maybe do that if they're ever going to. I don't think that my asking for that is actually going to help anything. I don't think that... Wow, I've had a mind-blowing idea. Phil has asked me, someone watching a restream, to contribute, and now because he did, I'm going to go contribute now.
Yeah, and they wouldn't goddamn do it, Phil. Unless they really are keeping you going, just so they can, like, milk content off of you. And if I ever find out that this is actually so, I will come after them myself. I don't care how small my channel is, I don't give a rat's ass whether or not they have supporters of their own. I won't stop until they're gone as well. Because nobody should be keeping your ass fucking going. That would be absolutely insane.
I don't think that's going to happen. Here, you ready? We'll give it a shot. This message is directly to everyone watching me on a restream. I know that you probably don't love me, but you probably get some value in watching my content, whether it's ripping it apart or making fun of me or whatever it is. Please understand that your support allows it to continue. Whether it's for good or bad reasons, whether you actually enjoy it for good reasons or you like making fun of me, the support still keeps it rolling.
This is not about making fun of you, as far as I'm concerned. For me, it's about pointing out how screwed up a person you are and how you absolutely need to be gone. I will keep on reiterating this point as long as possible until you are goddamn gone, because the fact is, making this kind of content like regarding you is ridiculous. Is an absolute shambolic state of affairs that this should have ended a long time ago. And the fact that you're still here is ridiculous, Phil.
So please come by right now and support my content with an anonymous tip, or how about this, some subs on Kick, because we have absolutely nothing on Kick this morning. There are a bunch of bums and schlubs over there, and they're not supporting the content. So maybe you can pick up the slack. There you go. Okay.
Great work, Phil. Insult like people on the other streaming platform that are watching you there, while reaching out hat in hand to your detractors, to the people that want to see you gone the most, I would hope, and begging them for clemency, begging them for like mercy and like charity. You are an absolute scumbag, Phil. I want you gone.
Now let's see what happens. Will tons of fun start rolling in this very moment? Let's find out.
Yeah, you see that look in his eyes as he really ardently hopes that this will happen. Guess he doesn't like what he's reading. Look at this dead air.
Okay. All right, well, let's now move on, like I said. So you know the schedule for the week. You know my plans for the marathon. At this point, I'll open up the chat.
Oh, the whole, all-important, all-encompassing fucking schedule. Pointless schedule for a pointless person who doesn't do anything.
Q&A if you guys want to tag me and have a little bit of back and forth. Let's talk about it, shall we?
You do nothing but talk, and then the moments when you don't talk, you don't do anything at all. So what the hell is the difference?
Iron Kitty Claw says, what happened to Sumo Omni beanbag chairs? I don't know. What is that? Sumo Omni beanbag chairs? Is that something that relates to me? If it does, I don't particularly remember. I'm not saying it doesn't. Wasn't there like over a decade ago, didn't someone send me a beanbag chair and I showed it on camera or something? But I don't remember how it worked.
Pooch Grappler says DSP is officially the Thanos of begging now. Lovely.
What happened to my neck? I heard it. And again, it's because I have a bad spine. I just do. I've had to...
No, Phil, you have a weak spine because you are weak. Literally years of inactivity plus the fact that you sit there, you drink till you're even stupider, plus you like DoorDash fast food almost every goddamn day, kind of has deleterious effects to your body. And for some damn reason, you don't seem to, like, correlate the two things. Isn't that interesting, huh?
Severely herniated discs in my lower spine. I keep re-injuring my upper neck up here where I get bad shooting nerve pain. And that's what happened this morning is I just moved my head in a certain way. And now I've got this painful shooting nerve pain through my neck to the right here into my shoulder blade. And, you know, I just got to wait for it to settle back and get better. And it sucks. I'm going to be in pain all day.
Slutical also makes that same point. How do you have a bad spine? You just play video games all day. Well, the fact is doing what he's doing and being quite inactive for a good portion of the day, every single day, does tend to, like, obliterate your back muscles, and then therefore you have a bad spine. Of course, Phil's not going to correlate the two. He's not going to even, like, read this chat because Phil wants to ignore all the messages that call him out for the slime that he is. More dead air. More dead air.
I should play America Truck Driving Simulator and drive drunk with people sending donos for shots and drinks. That's messed up. I mean, at least it's a game, but I don't...
And Spirit Crumpler also makes the point. Yeah, he had back issues, sciatica. That comes with being overweight, and also drinking can also have a correlation to sciatica, but it's more the fact of probably having, like, massive body weight does tend to, like, make sciatica flare up as a condition. If you lose weight, actually sciatica goes away, more or less.
I don't know about that one.
Doing drunk driving, American Truck Driving Simulator. This idiot thinks he's moral and he goes, oh, I better not do that, because that would look bad, wouldn't it?
I'm glad you got a call for an interview, Dark Souls Master. Sounds good. No, I'm not going to live react to the Fantastic Four trailer because when I react to those things, my videos get blocked or claimed, and I'd like...
Does that matter, Phil? You still get your YouTube check for, like, views and whatever else. Super chats and other shit. Taking a small pay cut for reacting to a trailer will literally be outweighed by the views you get for it. However, yeah, you just don't seem to understand all this shit. You think money, 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 now. Because you don't see the bigger picture, and you'll never see the bigger picture. Yet, for some reason, like, here you are, completely oblivious to actually things that will make your channel grow, or at least have it bigger than it actually is now. Although, I assume all those 200,000 subscribers are fairly fake, for the most part.
Like to make revenue on the content I make, so I'm just not going to react to it. Would I turn down a sponsorship from a company or product you believe in and use already? No. It's for me, okay? When it comes to shilling a product or...
Seriously? I'll support $100 if you do a line of coke. Well, that might be actually, like, impossible for Phil, because one, Phil doesn't leave his house, and I doubt drug dealers are gonna deliver to his house like DoorDash.
or a sponsorship, right? It would only be something that I believe in. It would be a product that I actually test and like for myself, and then I'll tell you guys, hey, I think it's worth it.
No, you could just get an existing product, use it, and then basically tell people about it. That would be more or less free advertising for the company that provides the product. Hell, you could shill, like, restaurants that you DoorDash from. That's another way you could actually, like, probably get support.
Okay? Like, for example, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you these mugs that I got, these level 1 podcast mugs, are actually quite good. I've watched...
Look at his ridiculous friggin' design on that mug. If you didn't know any better, and if you probably had shitty like reso on this video, like which I'm watching this in 480p, you wouldn't even make out what the hell that is. But if you're pretty sharp-eyed, you could probably make out the LV in 1. But, you know, funny part is you know, Phil thought he was being clever with this. Of course, Phil thought he was being clever when he actually made the Level 1 podcast in the face of Keemstar and his rant shitting on Phil, saying, like, you're still on Level 1 while he finished the game. No, I don't believe Keemstar for a second either. It's like, you don't finish the game. And moreover, life isn't a game. The fact that, like, goddamn dumbass people like Phil and Keemstar bullshit about these terms, like boiling down existence and life into something as, like, mundane as a game, is asinine. Nah.
Asked them tons of times. They haven't chipped. The design isn't coming off of the mug. I don't know what printing process they use, but it's a really good one. The mug is good.
I would assume it's electrostatic. For any sort of hard object, like melamine, so any polymers and ceramics, as well as metals, they use electrostatic paint. Because it basically uses electrostatic process to bond molecules to each other. So, a little bit of trivia there.
Quality, it's two-sided print. So,
two-sided print? Oh my god, it's so...
If I got that mug and I didn't like it.
Cool spot. It said AV1 mug. It was like... However, it's like, because the design on the mug is kind of stupid, so like it just looks like AV1. That is very true.
Like it, you would not see me using it every stream. I'd be like, nah, screw it, the mug sucks. And by the way, you can buy this mug at darksidephil.shop, my online merchandise store.
So you are shilling then? So really you are shilling some product. However, because you are such a narcissist, you're going to shill your own products over somebody else's who might provide something far more useful. Like, while a mug is useful, the fact that you're just shilling your own damn, like, mugs. Which, yeah, from an objective standpoint, it's not a bad thing to do. It's actually, you know, pretty good for your brand, but the fact that this dumbass says he doesn't shill anything, yet shills his own shit, is so contrite.
Okay, so that's the thing. I would only push stuff that I actually like. So, for example, what's a
Slutical doing work here. Phil, you would shill for Grindr so you can get more Hogan pulls. And Manzier is also doing work, saying the only thing wrong with the mug is the cheesy logo. Well, that's true.
That I can attest to that I've used over the years. Just looking around me right now, Gunner glasses. I can 100% attest to you that these Gunner glasses, at times, have helped my eyes during gaming sessions. There have been times when my eyes are burning.
Glasses don't help with your eyes burning, Phil. If your eyes are burning, it's because you keep them open and you barely blink. You know, like, the reason your eyes are burning is because they're dry and you kind of have to lubricate them with, like, blinking? I don't know if you know that, Phil.
And they're stressed out, and I'll put these on.
Your eyes are stressed out.
And no exaggeration, my eyes have less strain and actually don't burn anymore.
An expensive non-solution to a problem that is easily solved with biological function. How the fuck are you still alive, Phil?
Okay, so these work. They absolutely do. I didn't know that until I actually started using them, but they legit work. So if Gunner were to contact me, and
yes, if Gunner were to contact me, hint, hint, and come to my rescue and allow me to shill their glasses, which I assume are more or less for like people who actually have eye problems. You know, like maybe they've got like some sort of derangement of the eyeballs or the optic nerves, possibly some sort of like vision problems that must need some sort of like slight correction outside of, you know, actual reading, driving, or seeing glasses. However, Phil just wears these damn things because he just wears them. They're a goal at one point when he put the hat, the vest, and the glasses on. This fucking man.
Be like, hey, you know, we've heard you've used our glasses and you like them. You know, would you accept a sponsorship where you push them? You have a referral code or whatever.
Well, fucking ask them for it. Go to Gunner Glasses and ask them. Say that you use their products and you enjoy their products, and would you possibly be open for me to like shill them on my videos? They'll probably laugh you out of the building.
I'd probably say yes, because I like your product and I've used it and they're good. Okay? Same thing with the...
And they have the added bonus of making you look like a straight up pimp gamer. For one thing, Phil looks like the most pathetic kind of criminal. One of those spineless little coward white-collar criminals who embezzle and commit fraud, which, of course, Phil is a fraud. He has committed fraud on a number of accounts. Not only that, you know, the whole tax fraud and the bankruptcy fraud is also an issue that he still has looming above his head like the sword of Damocles. Yeah, get this through your fucking skull, Phil. That hasn't gone away. It is going to get you in the end.
If there's anything that I use, like these Link webcams, I really like them. These Link 360, what are they called? Insta360 is the company, and then Link is the brand of webcam or whatever. These are great. I've used one right here and one over here. The AI tracking is neat, that it follows me through the room and it works and it has gesture controls.
Well, then go ask these companies for this, Phil. You can't have just like this situation where you sit back up on your ass and you don't do anything. Go ask them.
And for what I'm using, I think they're outstanding products, and they're not expensive. They're less than $200 each.
Forrest Gump hair reel. My eyes really hurt. Guys, step up the support. Damon 9 with Total Wine. I made it funny. If anybody knows that reference.
And they're great quality products. If Insta360 contacted me and said, hey,
Pooch Grappler with tax forgiveness.
you accept the sponsorship, you know, because you're using our equipment, and maybe, you know, you could push it forward onto people and say, hey, I use it all the time, you know, you should use it too, and having a referral code or whatever, I'd probably be like, yeah. But the thing is, I'm not going to actively seek that out, right? I want to sit here and I want to make content.
Yes, but part of making content also is gaining sponsorship so that you don't have to press your viewers for money. They shouldn't even have to in the first place. Nobody watching you should ever have to give you anything to help your pitiful existence out, Phil. That's not fair to them. The whole point of YouTube is more or less to like watch free content made by people who are not media.
And I want to hang out with you guys and have fun. I don't want to sit here and be like, buy my merch, buy the cameras, buy the glasses, buy the food subscription, buy the toilet.
Bob Gray made a really good point. If cams aren't expensive at $200, why not $70 a game? Which is a very excellent point. Dude, this guy should not be like pressing his audience for money at all. If he's wasting $200 per camera, And he doesn't even need these damn AI tracking cams because, one, he barely moves out of that fucking chair. And secondly, is like, what the hell are you going to do with any of this shit? Like, genuinely? Are you going to go out anywhere and do anything with them? Are you even going to, like, move around, like, your room a lot? No, you're not. You sit there, like a carbuncle. You don't do anything.
White, but you know what I mean? That's not who I am. I never.
You say this is not who you are. No, the only reason why you don't do this is because you're fucking bone idle, Phil. You don't want to do a damn thing to fucking make your content. You don't even want to make content. You just want to be basically a bludger. Sitting there and gaining without having to do a damn thing.
I never wanted to be a shiller. I could have done that ages ago. Back when I first.
And Slutzicle makes the point of, didn't you just say to buy your merch? Pretty much. And Manzier mentions the incident. And pretty much it did kill any chance of a legit sponsor. Because, I mean, the detractors and the trolls are just going to send, like, these guys, like, any footage of this guy's indiscretions, and that's going to put paid to any damn attempt Phil is ever going to, like, make towards, like, improving his situation.
Started on YouTube, constantly companies were contacting me. We advertise our product. We advertise our game. Will you advertise this? And I said, no, no.
Well, then you're an idiot. But I get the feeling like, I don't think that many people asked you in the beginning, Phil. I think what happened was, maybe a few companies asked you. And you thought, nah, I don't really need this at all. Because I am far too big for my britches. And I am fucking like, this fucking god on earth who has sunlight shining out of his ass. And I don't need any mortal's help. So, here we are, Phil, huh? Funny how that works.
Oh, no, no. I don't want to do it.
No, you didn't want to do shit because you didn't want to do shit for anybody. You just wanted free fucking ride. That's all you wanted. Getting support through sponsorship probably would have, like, solved all of your problems. However, because you were an idiot back then and you wasted all of that goodwill and all of that financial fortune that you had, and you squandered it on stupid shit. That is why you are where you are now.
I mean, biggest case in point here, right? The whole WWE Champions thing, right? My detractors want you to believe that I spend like thousands upon thousands of dollars on WWE Champions every month.
You do. The bank leaks proved that to be true. Yet you're gonna keep on denying this somehow. I don't know why you do. Now, after, like, owning up to, like, still playing champions. So, the money's got to go somewhere, Phil, and you keep begging for money every goddamn day. So the money's got to go somewhere.
If that were true, wouldn't I get a sponsorship from WWE Champions? Wouldn't I be completely shilling the fuck out of that game constantly?
Well, considering, like, there was a bunch of WWE wrestlers that were mogging on you for this, I don't think WWE is going to give you that. Because, why the hell would anybody like WWE stand behind somebody, and the fact that they gamble on their particular gacha game? Why would WWE support any of that? They're trying to look as squeaky clean as possible. I mean, the WWE has like massive amount of indiscretions over like decades. One more thing is not necessarily going to bring them down, but it is going to make people still look at them with a side eye, a very aggressive side eye.
And taking a kickback. I mean, hell, I played the game on stream for how many months? 2-3 months? I could have contacted them and been like, hey, you know, let's go.
Yeah, and you could have bloody goddamn contacted them, Phil. And you could have had some sort of deal going. That would have been perfect. And then, basically, you wouldn't have ever needed to beg anybody ever again for anything. Because you could have had, like, streams like you were trying to do before, where you were playing it on screen. And there are people that do that. Who play gacha games on stream for the benefit of an audience. But you're just not smart enough.
Go ahead and let's get a sponsorship going and send me some free stuff and shit, you know. But that's not me, you know what I mean? I don't care.
You mean you're not smart? Yeah, we know that. You, intelligence is not you, obviously.
To do that, I want to make content. That's what I want to do.
Phil is not even street smart. He barely goes out into the streets to be street smart.
I've never been about getting that bag, nor do I want to be.
No, Phil, you want that bag in the way that you want an easy ride through life. Because you know full well you don't have the ability to be employable, let alone marketable as a person on any platform.
So, there you go.
Yeah, he did literally admit that he is a piece of shit. What kind of weird question is this? Have you ever ripped the tag off a mattress? That makes no sense.
Okay.
I think he even did a double take at that one.
In what month do I expect Switch 2 to launch? I have no idea. But
and that's it. That's the end of the video. Phil proved he's a piece of shit again. And this is this video again. Pathetic DSP begs detractors to donate to his streams, kick chat, roast him for his behaviour. And this is courtesy of Duty Streams, who is a fairly excellent detractor. And this is Lord God Shadow Octopus 990 saying goodbye.